Coach Finn here. This is our Chalktalk32. Again, we're going to show you a few other presses that we might introduce later this year, and if not, certainly in subsequent seasons. But one is called 40 and another is called 30. 40 is a full court press where when the ball is inbounded, we are doing an immediate trap. 30 is when we make a shot, we're getting back into a three-quarter trap. So I'm going to combine these two together just for your information purposes. So let's say we're on offense, we're the white team, and we're hunting, and one dribbles in to stop, but they reverse out and get a nice pass over to 3, and 3 bounce passes a dribble and entry pass on the post at 5. 5 really doesn't have a move because their defender is playing very well, but 5 knows that if he turns and faces, he can hit 2 on the weak side, and these are great shots, and 2 fires in a 3, hits front rim, back rim, and goes in. That's what we want as a shooter. Now, they start to take the ball out. Our 40 press is this, and I'm going to take these guys off for now. But we immediately are jumping into these positions. It's called a 1-2-2 press. As you remember or recall, our Wildcat is a 2-2-1 press. Now again, we're trying to guide the ball up the sidelines, take away the middle. Here, you have 1, 2, and 3. 2 and 3, doesn't matter which side, the ball goes through. Just if 3 happens to be here, then 2 takes this side, 1's taking this side. And 1's either helping as these guys are trying to get the ball. 2 is either helping, getting their way, take away the middle, or you can be on the ball. Doesn't matter. But as the ball is not allowed in the middle, but it is inbounded, and again, this happens on the other side too. Once the ball is thrown in, then there's an immediate trap. And 4 is taking away the cup here. 5 is taking away the belly there, and 2 is taking away the belly here. All right, so let's go ahead and show those rotations again. This is called 40, our 40 trap. It's an immediate trap. Wildcat, we're trying to get a trap up the sidelines. 40, we're trying to get an immediate trap. So they have their guys here. This guy's 4 is taking the ball in. Doesn't matter which side. 3 and 5 are here. Let's say he runs the baseline, and these guys crisscross, and he comes in, and then in the middle, ball comes in, boom, immediate trap. 3 is jumping and take away the middle. They'd be trying to bring a guy in to get a ball, and 4 would jump and try to prevent that. 5 is going to jump in here, try to prevent that part, and 3 is kind of hunting the cup. So that's essentially what you're doing in 40. It's an immediate trap. Okay, let's say we've taken a shot, we made the shot, they're inbounding the ball, but we get into 30. This is called a three-quarter trap. This one's kind of tricky, but you got to know, Coach said, hey, on our next make, we're going 30. We're going 30. Not Wildcat, not 40, we're going 30. This is a three-quarter trap, and this one's kind of tricky, but I want you to see it, and then it'll make more sense when we decide to practice it down the road. But the makeup is here. 1, we're not starting to pressure balls or inbounding, but we're just going to be kind of between half court and the top of the three-quarter three-point line, or just at it. 2 will be right behind them, and 3 and 4, doesn't matter which side, you just balance out a side. You communicate if you're running up and 4 goes over here, then 3 goes over here. And let's say 1 and 2 now realize there's pressure, so they're setting up their version of a cup or a press brake. But the ball easily comes in. Okay? Let's say 4 starts to trail here like this, or 1 comes in here, doesn't really matter. What 1's job is to try to pick a side and force the ball up the side. All right? The moment, let's say the ball is going up this side, you try to force the ball up the side, and just as you're getting closer to half court, all of a sudden 4 starts to run and 2 jumps, and they set a nasty trap right in the zone, either here or just over the half court line, which is the perfect spot to get them. But again, 1's job is to pick a side. Let's say their 1 guard has the ball, and you force them up a side. And just as the ball is getting close, 2 and 3 jump and set the pick, and 1 goes from taking up the sideline to jumping into the belly. And that's the tricky part, is that you jump into the belly, and 5 takes away this sideline, and 4 is jumping in here to take away their movement into here. Yes, they do have relief backwards or over the top, but these traps happen so fast in dangerous areas that a lot of turnovers happen on that kind of switch. So again, I'm going to take these guys off and just show the ball. Ball goes through the hoop. 1's here, 2's here, 3 and 4's on either side here. These guys know they're going to eventually try to get a trap somewhere in here, one of these 2 spots. 2 knows that they're going to be slamming the door on the sideways, but 1's job is to take that ball and get on a side and force it up a side. Now let's say they spin away, you get them out and get them over the other side. Spin away, get them out, go to the other side. And just as you're getting close to half court, 2's starting to come, 3's starting to come, and then boom, and jump to the middle, take away the sideline, take away the belly. So that's our 30. Okay, we have one more thing to talk about as far as presses, but we've talked about a few, to this point, a few full court presses. That was a 3/4 press. We've talked about Wildcat, 40, 30, and we'll talk about a half court press called Fire soon. Okay, bye-bye.